Okay, so I'm Doy, and when I was a kid I used to go to a stage school called Corona, and I met a boy there when I was very young. We dated for a couple of years, and his name was Robin Asquith, and he was in Confessions of a Window Cleaner, and he made quite a big name for himself. Anyway, fast forward probably about 40 years, I met up with some old school friends of mine, and one of them said, "Oh, did you know you're in Robin Asquith's autobiography?" And I was like, "No, I didn't know." So she said, "Oh, you know, I'll give you a copy." So anyway, I started reading this book, and it's bloody funny.
Do we see the cover there?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get in there pretty close because that's a pretty great cover.
So anyway, I read through the whole bloody thing, and page 193 is when I appear, and it says, "At Corona, I met the second great love of my life. This time it was totally reciprocated, and she lived in Richmond. Her name was Doy, blonde and curvaceous. A stereotypical pattern was beginning to form already. So I just completed a major film. I was a drummer, and I wasn't the worst looking bloke in the world, but I was a virgin. Worse than that, everyone in the student section at Corona was that vital 1 year younger than me and thought I was some sort of stud. I couldn't tell anyone my secret, least of all Doy." So, and he says, "Look, I'm 17, you're 15, I think we should wait." The other minor problem was her father was the lightweight champion of Great Britain, Dave Stone, boxer. And he starts quoting letters that evidently I wrote to him.
So do you remember writing these letters?
Well, maybe, yeah, probably kind of, yeah. Because he was in Hamburg making the film, and I was in London. So I phoned Doy, who was now the magic age of 16, and asked her over immediately. Her parents agreed so long as she shared a room with her friend Roberta Tovey, who was coincidentally playing my sister in the film. 2 weeks later she arrived, and 2 weeks later I wasn't a virgin. Actually, he was really sick, poor thing. He was in bed with flu, and that's just like, I didn't spend hardly any time with him. Just in time it happened, Phil Collins had been seriously sniffing around. Soon after, I went back to work. I left for Norway, and Doy returned to Richmond. Things were looking good. I had been sensational, or so I thought. Quote, letter, evidently from me. "Dear Robin, thanks for the fantastic holiday in Hamburg. It was a dream. I miss you so much. I can't bear to be without you. Philip is really being a pest. I've told him I love you, and that is it. I love you, Doy." A week later, "My darling Robin, I can't wait for you to come home. I'm so lonely, and I miss you very much. I hope you don't mind, but I went out with Philip on Saturday. He's really sweet and understands that I belong only to you. I love you, Doy." Another week. "My darling Robin, only a month to go and we'll be together again. I can't wait to see you. I see Philip quite regularly now. We have kissed. I have to be honest with you. I hope you don't mind. Nothing will ever happen with Philip. I promise you, I love you, Doy." And finally, "My dear Robin, I'm so sorry I wanked Philip off last night. I feel terrible. I do love you so much, but I never see you. I was just lonely. I love you, Doy." Well, I'm sorry, but that's bullshit.
That never happened.
Well, I probably sent letters to him, and I think I was seeing somebody else, but it wasn't Philip, because Phil was more in love with some other girl and wasn't really interested in me.
So you may have wanked somebody else off.
Possibly.
Not completely innocent, but very honest. Could I get a high five there? Thank you. Hi there. I am here making a typical English dish, what is called bangers and mash, with caramelized onion, gravy, and baked beans. Here we've got some lovely English pork sausage, which you can't really get these kind of good sausages in the States. You may at some English shops, but generally they're hard to get hold of. So when the oven's ready, we're going to pop those in for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes on 170. If we come over here, you can see we got some caramelized onions going here. So I've put some apple cider vinegar and some Worcester sauce in there. I've been cooking those for a long time. We got Heinz baked beans. It's got to be Heinz. And we're gonna make some. Here's the mash. Some mash, gravy. Gravy's just gonna be an instant type deal. We just throw together. It's gonna be bistro, and we'll see you when it's all ready coming out of the oven. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes since we last saw you. We're gonna take the sausages out here. As you can see, they're nicely done, nice and puffed up. And now we're gonna serve them up. We got the mashed potatoes over here. Ta-da! We got the caramelized onions, baked beans, and gravy. We'll see you at the table. Here we go, folks.
Very nice. I think I'll have some Coleman's English mustard with my meal. We also have HP sauce from the
Product
Houses of,
placement. I don't know if that's
Houses
allowed.
of Parliament, which you can't get in America.
Probably just throw this out anyway.
The English mustard, yeah, the Coleman's. If you can even see it, I don't think you can. A lot of that you need. There we go. The HP sauce. Brown sauce. How would you describe the HP sauce? It's like
Brown.
a tangy, fruity. Well, yeah, it's brown. Yes.
It's made with mostly vinegar, I think.
So we're gonna dig in. So how's everybody's day been? I'll make it natural. Everybody's had a shitty day. We've been fighting all day and it's really awful. But hopefully this will bring us together. I don't know. Well, guys, what do you think?
Very good.
Yeah.
Cut.
No,
Cut.
you don't get to say that.
Oh.
I get to say cut.
Oh.
So there.
Onions are freaking fantastic.
Yeah, this is pretty much a very typical British meal.
Daniel's just cut his hair, by the way.
Daniel's just cut his hair, by the way, on an unrelated note, but he looks very nice. But this is as British as it gets. Bangers mash, baked beans. Cheers. See you next time.